to tell y'all that. Come on. I should have to tell y'all that. Thank you very much, Mr. Carter. Like he said, you're not going to interrupt anybody or be disrespectful. When you need to get up, get out of here. Do your thing. We are accessible. Part of this meeting is to make sure you know who we are, so that we can do things on your terms. Everything that has to do with Jostens is about you and for you. You will visit our website and you'll see on there that the coin phrase is celebrating moments that matter. We are also the chief partner with Muhlenberg County High School in the form of Jostens Renaissance as well. And so that tells you that we are about you and for you. Now, it involves me and it involves us, my team, the company, lots of manufacturing facilities and things, but it's largely about you and for you. So, now when we scheduled this some 2 months ago, we didn't know that we were going to be doing the work in the middle of a hurricane, but it is what it is. Fortunately, I was able to get inside in between waves of rain and I didn't get soaked. So I'm glad to be here today. As I said, this is kind of a multi-purpose meeting. This is the only place where we do this where the juniors are in the room with the seniors during the senior conversation. I always have the display up, even when it's a junior-only meeting, because I want them to see this cap and gown. I tell the juniors whenever we have these meetings, you guys probably think I'm crazy because you walked in here and you're seeing a bunch of 2025 stuff in a cap and gown. Do you not know we're juniors? I said, yeah, this is by design. I want you to see this because today, as the song was playing when you came in, Celebration, this is the day that we begin celebrating you guys looking forward to the day that you wear your cap and gown. For the seniors, you're on a slippery slope downhill and it's going to be here quick. Mr. Carver just said things start to happen fast, and he is 100% right. Last year, when we were in here and y'all were sitting back there, did anybody remember when I said to you that we're going to be back together and you'll be up here in the front row? We'd be talking about you wearing a cap and gown. Some of you are shaking your head. Yeah, you actually remember me saying that. And I told you right after that it would be about that long until we're back together. Well, guess what? Here we are. It does happen fast. I can't explain it. I don't know how it happens, but it is a fact that the older you get, the faster the days go. Ask anybody in the building that's 30 years old or older, and they'll tell you that's a fact. So, I say that to say this. If you think it went fast from that day to today, we go from today to the graduation day even quicker. So, that's why we're here in September, almost October, to talk about this, because some of y'all were sitting there thinking, why are we doing this early in the school year? Well, there's some reasons, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But juniors, I'll say the same thing to you. It'll be before you know it that we're back together and y'all have moved up one section, and it's your turn to start thinking about ordering your cap and gown. It happens quick. You guys are probably in the best of the 4 years because you're old enough that you've gotten through all the need-to-know stuff. You're comfortable around here. You've gotten upperclassman status, but you don't have all the responsibility that they throw at the seniors. So you guys are really in the catbird seat within these 4 years. It's the best one of the 4, in my opinion. Enjoy it. Enjoy now being an upperclassman and what all comes with that. Please, please, please get involved in stuff while you're here. Don't be that guy that just shows up, goes to class, turns around and goes home. Get involved. You only got one shot at this. It's a 4-year ride, and it's over quick. 720 days you're going to be in high school as a student. And as soon as you shake his hand going across the stage, you're an alumni immediately. And it'll happen faster than you think. So, take stock in these 4 years. Enjoy it. You can't get them back once they're gone. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Everything we do with you all happens around a once-in-a-lifetime milestone moment. Every single thing we do. And that's why it's really cool for me. I enjoy the heck out of it because it's all about the high points of high school. It's the experiences. It's the moments that matter. That's what we get to do with you all. Now, juniors, you guys are at a spot where you're now eligible to design and order your senior ring, your letter jacket. Some of you may have done that prior if you happened to letter as a freshman or a sophomore. But most of the time it happens in your junior year because you lettered in your sophomore year and now this is the first shot at it for you. Okay? So on your flyer you're going to see Down at the bottom right, the date that I'm going to be back. Seniors, you don't have a date on yours because you largely are not going to need to see me in person because all your ordering is done online. We'll get to that in just a second. But juniors, you do need to see me if you're ordering your letter jacket because we actually try these on. You've probably seen me up by the cafeteria during lunch hours last year or the year before. There will be a whole table of jackets laying there for you to try on to make sure they fit correctly. Class rings you order, you're going to see in the back of the room and up here on each corner of the stage some of these little ring sizes. There's actually a cardboard box back there, and there's some on each corner of the stage. If you want to pick one of these up, this goes for seniors or juniors, you don't have to come see me. And it's not a worrisome problem because if your ring comes in and it's not perfectly fit, we can send it back and resize it, and it is totally free. It's covered under the lifetime warranty that this ring has. We don't want you just happy with it the day you order it. I want you happy with it forever. And to that, it's got a lifetime warranty on it, payment plans, and everything else under the sun that I'm not going to really get into the nitty-gritty of because what's right for you might not be right for you, and so you're going to figure that part out on your own. If you need me, let me know, and I'll help. But you can grab one of these and not have to come see me on October 4th. Thank you. I got so many dates swimming around in my head, I can't remember. October 4th will be the day that I'm here, and if you're a jacket candidate, come see me that day because I won't let you order this jacket without trying it on. It's important. If you're somebody that already has a jacket and you need patches, that is the one thing that our website is not ready to handle yet. So you need to come see me on that day with a little list that just says, these are the patches I need. You can just very simply write down, I need a volleyball with a number 16 embroidered in it. I need a football with all WKC 2023 in it. Whatever it is right for you that you want on your patch, then just write it down and come see me. I'll write it up for you in person. Okay? So, juniors on the 4th. There are tons of promos that you see on that piece of paper, and there's going to be more on the website that I'll take you to here in just a second. We're going to do that all together, see how I can keep that separated together at the same time. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I'm going to fire away. You guys figure out what's right for you, and we look forward to seeing you next year when it comes time for graduation conversation. Seniors, you see some things down there on the bottom right also. They're different. Some of the class ring promo things are the same. Both groups get a huge discount. Both groups get a free hoodie with every single one you order. But a class ring and a letter jacket may not be in the deck of cards for you this fall. It may just be the cap and gown order, and that's fine. Juniors, if the class ring or the letter jacket isn't in the deck for you this fall, that's fine too. Again, you're going to celebrate how you want to celebrate. It's not for me to tell you how. It's my job to sort of get on board beside you at whatever level you want to celebrate and do it with you. I want to help. In a minute, we're going to contact your parents via a text, and I need you to vouch for me that I'm on your team. I'm a partner with them to help them plan your graduation, or letter jacket design, or class ring design, whatever the case may be. It's my job to get on board at whatever level that you want, okay? Help you get to your finish line, whatever that is. That's where I play this game from. Because it's on your terms. You call the shots. It's about you and for you. It's your graduation. Now, I will say one thing. And this goes for both groups. If somebody thinks that this is not really that much of an important thing to you, that's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But what I do want to ask of you, juniors as well as seniors, be it the cap and gown, graduation planning, be it the class ring or the letter jacket. In a minute, when we contact your parents, I want you to follow through with what I'm asking you to do, because this is where you got to put your upperclassman maturity hat on, the wisdom thing. You need to understand that even if this stuff is not that important to you, if it's not a huge deal to you, have the consideration, have the respect for the other folks who are wanting to celebrate you. Because seniors, you're going to be the only one wearing this cap and gown and physically graduating on that day in May. But there are other folks graduating with you that day, mentally and emotionally. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, older brothers and sisters have waited a long time to see you in that cap and gown. So, if you don't think this is that big of a deal to you, it's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But I do want you to have the consideration for the people that have helped you get to where you're at today. And largely, I would stand on this mountain and say none of us ever get to where we're at without some help from somebody, somewhere along the line. So give those folks a chance to celebrate you. It's worth it to you. If nothing else, to see them smile. That's part of, as we get older, we start to put ourselves second. You guys are in a spot right now where you can let those other folks celebrate you, and it's important. Okay? That's the only dad conversation I'm going to have with you today. The rest of it's fun for you. You let us know where you fall in that celebration, and we'll help. Okay? So, on the 4th, remember, juniors will be here in person for you. Seniors somewhere in between. You guys can either let us know what you need online, or email us or call us or whatever you need. We'll help you. Some of you won't need to see me again, and that's fine. But I'll be around that day just for questions if you seniors have any questions. So, now, need you to get your cell phones out. We're going to do something real quick. I'm not going to keep you much longer. But I want you to get your cell phones out. And first of all, sincerely appreciate them not being out to this point. That shows a huge amount of respect. That speaks to your character. And I thank you for that. Scan that QR code for me. Not that I need to tell you to do that because you've been seeing it sit in front of you for the last 15 minutes. Scan the QR code. Now, I want you at the landing page. Don't go any further past the landing page yet. It's the page that says, Hello Mustangs. Now, sometimes there's a pop-up window that says, don't miss a thing. Just X out of that and get back to the page that says, Hello Mustangs. And I'm going to try to get this done before you guys got to bug out here for your GSP meeting. When you scan that code, first thing I want you to do is find your share button. It's usually in your browser window or it's all the way down at the bottom, depending on your phone. And I need to say something. If you don't have a phone in here, or you don't have a phone, period, that's why I gave you the piece of paper physically, so you can take it home and you can do this on your own without the phone. But scan the code, find your share button. I want you to actually share the page. Don't screenshot it and text it. Hit share, and then at that point you can share it with whatever medium you want to share it with. The Snapgram or the InstaChat or whatever you use. Not worried about it. That's your call. Send it to whoever is your wingman at home. Who you see when you get home in the afternoon or evening. Mom, dad, guardian, aunt, uncle, whoever that is for you. Whoever helps you get through a day. When you do that, if you would follow that up with a quick text that just says, hey, we're in a meeting with Jostens talking about our cap and gown, or letter jacket and class ring, whatever the case is for you, can we talk about this when I get home? And I know you got time to do that because everything's been canceled tonight. Y'all aren't driving to Marshall County tonight. So you got time. Can we talk about this when we get home? All I want you to do, don't overthink it. Don't get too deep in the weeds on the conversation. Just say, hey, check this out. I want to talk to you about it when you get home. Now, if you're a junior and you're talking about letter jacket design or class ring design, I would encourage you, if this is something that is important to you and you want to do this, go ahead and do the ring designer or the letter jacket designer right now, even though you don't know your finger size or your jacket size. Put it in your shopping cart, and then when you get home, you can say, hey, remember that text that I sent you? Can we look at this? I've already got a design done. I want your input. Make the parents feel like they've got some input in this, okay? Seniors, you're going to click on the graduation tile, do the same thing, look around to see what you like, put it in your shopping cart, and then get home and say, is this all right? Pretty simple. Payment plans, you figure all that out on your own. Those gowns, most importantly, seniors, listen up. Those gowns are on sale right now, and they will remain that way all the way through November. At 12:01 a.m. on December 1st, the price will go up almost 25%, and I can't stop the train. Once it happens, it happens. So that's the reason I'm wanting to get parents on board with this. We are your partner, and I would rather see you spend less money, honestly, because you're not going to get any more on December 1st than you do on November 30th, but you're just going to have a different price tag on it. Why do we do that? I offer that to all of my schools because I want all of our orders in the plant early. That way there's no delivery snafus in the springtime. The quicker we get the stuff into the plant, the easier they have getting it out. And I give you an incentive to do it that way. And I hope it's fair. I'm not trying to tell you that you got to do that this week out of this paycheck. We're giving you 2 months to figure it out, and there's payment plans involved. So hopefully that works. If it doesn't, talk to me, okay? I'm in this for you guys. We're in it together, actually. It's not you or me, it's us. So, we're going to get to your finish line, whatever that is. If you need me, let me know. If you don't, knock yourself out. I don't have a need to be needed by you. I just have to make sure you get to your finish line, whatever that is. Okay? Now, juniors, back to you for just a second. There are some huge promos for rings that only last a period of time. You can put your stuff in your shopping cart and get that part started and pick your payment plan out so you're not having to pay for this all at once, but yet you cash in on the freebies and the discounts. Same thing with seniors. If you're interested in rings, that part of it only lasts a couple of weeks. Okay? Now, I'm just about to cut you loose, but if you have any questions, come up and see me. On your way out. If you are somebody that wants a finger sizer, there's a stack here, and there's a cardboard box in the back of the room. Please grab one on your way out. Mr. Carver, are they staying in here until the bell rings, or we cut them loose? Okay, y'all are going to stay here, but I'm going to quit yapping at you here in a minute, because I know I'm boring you. Anyway, if you need me, let me know, guys. I sincerely appreciate the time. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Make good decisions. And hold on, guys.